Hi, my name's Wednesday. I'm going to be teaching a shortened Ashtanga class today. So everybody start in a comfortable seat, legs crossed, or maybe sitting on your knees, whatever's comfortable for you. Hands on your knees, maybe in your lap. And I'm going to show you how we're going to be doing our breathing throughout the practice. So we're going to be doing deep breathing with sound. Let's start with, we're going to breathe in through our nose and then exhale through our mouth. It's kind of going to sound like you're fogging a mirror. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now let's try that again, but throughout the practice, we're going to be breathing in and out through our nose. Same sound, kind of like you're fogging a mirror. It's going to sound kind of like ocean waves. Let's give that a couple goes. Inhale, exhale through the nose. Inhale, exhale. In and out. And throughout our practice today, maintain that in and out through your nose with sound. If at any point you get overheated, you can exhale through your mouth. It'll release a little bit of that heat. All right, let's everybody come on to our hands and knees into tabletop. You want your knees underneath your hips. Hands are going to be underneath your shoulder blades. And let's start with a few cat-cows. So we're going to inhale into cow, bringing your belly down, and exhale cat. Shoulders to your ears, arching your back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, sternum forward. And exhale into cat. So everybody flip your toes, and we're going to inhale and send our hips up into the first down dog of the day. Maybe pedal out your feet. You want your hands still about hip width apart, fingers spread wide. And when you're ready, tiptoe your feet up to your hands. Pause here, and then we're going to slowly inhale all the way up to standing. So we're going to start in Samastitihi. That means your big toes are going to be touching, heels have a little bit of gap in between them, and then hands are by our sides. We're going to start with two sun salutation A's, Surya Namaskar A. So we're going to inhale, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold, fingers to the ground, head to your knees. Inhale, look forward as you reach to the ground. Jump or step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, bringing your thighs off of the mat. And flip your toes. Exhale, down dog. We're going to hold here for 5 deep breaths. Try to maintain that breathing with sound. Breathing for 5. 4, your gaze should be at your belly button. Fingers spread wide. 3, 2, and 1. As you finish your exhale, look forward. You're going to jump or step between your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, back to Samastitihi. One more just like that. Inhale, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward as you reach to the ground. Jump or step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Hold here for 5 breaths. Breathing for 5. Gazing at your navel. 4, working your hips high to the sky. 3, 2, and 1. As you finish your exhale, look forward, jump or step between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way back up to standing, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, back to Samasthiti. Now we're going to do 2 sun salutation Bs, Surya Namaskar B. Everybody bend your knees. Inhale, palms up, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward as you reach to the ground. Jump or step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, we're going to bring our right foot between our hands and pivot the left. Into Virabhadrasana 1. And exhale, hands to the ground, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, flip your toes, down dog. Inhale, left foot between the hands, pivot your right, warrior 1. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. You can use these down dogs to reconnect with that deep breathing. Maybe it's become a little choppy. Try to reconnect here, breathing for 3. 4. And 5. As you finish your exhale, look forward, jump or step between your hands, bend your knees, palms up, and exhale, back to Samasthiti. 1 more Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, bend your knees. Inhale, palms up, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward as you reach to the ground. Exhale, jump or step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, pivot your left, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot between the hands, pivot your right, warrior 1. Exhale, hands down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. 1 last time. Breathing for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. As you finish your exhale, look forward, jump or step between your hands, bend your knees, arms up, and exhale, back to Samasthiti. All right, now we're going to do Padangusthasana and Padahastasana. So we are going to, I'm going to face you guys to make it a little bit easier. Jump or step your feet about hip width apart. I'm going to inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Take your peace fingers and wrap them around your big toes. We're going to inhale, look forward as you lengthen your spine, kind of like you did in cow stretch, and exhale, fold. Bringing your head between your knees, you can use your elbows to deepen your stretch by bending them outwards. And breathe here for 5. 4. 3, working your head between your legs. 2. And 1. We're going to inhale, look forward. Exhale, release your hands, but we're going to slide them underneath our feet so that your toes are touching your wrists. This is Padahastasana or gorilla pose. We're going to inhale, lengthen 1 more time, and exhale, fold. Bringing our Head between our knees, working your ribs against your thighs. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, maybe deepening a little bit on the exhales. 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. Pause here. Inhale, come all the way back up to standing, and exhale, back to Samastitihi. Now we're going to do Trikonasana. So inhale, big step out to the right. Left foot will be facing forward, and then your right foot will be facing towards the front of your mat. If you can put your hand to your shin, that's great. If you can bring it to your toe, get a little bit deeper, also great. So arms are going to extend. We're going to rotate over that right leg, hand to the shin or peace fingers around the toe. Open up your chest. Left hand is going to be facing into the sky, and you're going to look at that left hand and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On your next inhale, inhale your torso up, keep your arms where they are, and then we're going to switch at our feet to do the left side. So left foot will face front of the mat, right foot facing forward, and exhale, hinge over that left leg. Hands either on the shin or around the toe. Rotate your chest open, gaze at your right hand that's pointing to the sky, and breathe here for 5, 4, using your abdominal muscles to hold your torso up, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way back up, and exhale, back to Samastitihi. Next is Utthita Parsvakonasana. We're going to inhale, take a very large step out to the right. It's going to be similar foot stance. So left foot faces forward, right foot faces the front of the mat. And we're going to do a deep, almost 90-degree angle in this right leg. Right hand comes to the pinky toe edge of the right foot. And we're going to open our chest. Left hand will point out the top of your head. And breathe here for 5. Breathing for 4, keeping your left back foot flat on the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, torso comes up, keep your arms out. Exhale, switch your feet, left foot to the front of the mat, right foot facing forward. Deep 90-degree bend in the left foot. Left hand comes to the pinky toe edge of the left foot, and rotate your torso open. Right hand pointing out the top of your head, and gaze at your hand. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, back to Samastitihi. Next, we have Prasarita Padottanasana A and C. Inhale, big step out to the right. We're going to pigeon our toes so that they're facing in just a little bit. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, we're going to lengthen our spine. And exhale, fold down. Pause here. Take your hands and put them onto the ground. And then we're going to work our chest between our legs. You can use your hands to push away from the mat as you work your torso between your legs. Breathe here for 5. You're working the crown of your head to the ground. Breathing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, half lift, pause here. We're going to bring our hands back to our hips. Inhale, come all the way back up to standing. Now we're going to take our arms and interlace them behind our back. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold all the way down, working the crown of your head to the ground. Fists are in the air, also working towards the ground. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, half lift, release your hands. Pause here, exhale. And inhale, come all the way back up to standing. Exhale, back to Samasthiti. Now for Parsvottanasana, we're going to inhale, take a step out. It's going to be a lot smaller this time than the last ones. You want your heels in a line. Your right foot will be facing forward. Left's going to be out at about a 45-degree angle. And if you can, take your hands and you're going to do reverse prayer behind your back. If not, just hold on to your opposite elbows there. All right. And we're going to inhale, lengthen our spine, and then exhale, fold over your extended right leg. Both legs should be straight. Work your chin to your shin. And breathe here for 5. Try and rotate your right hip back a little bit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, torso comes up, keep your hands where they are, and then exhale, we're going to pivot to the other side. This time, left foot will be facing forward, right foot's going to be at a 45-degree angle, heels in line. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold over your extended left leg. Legs are both straight, working your chin to your shin, and breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come all the way up, release your hands, and exhale, back to Samasthiti. Now we're going to do Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. I'm going to face you guys. So we're going to start hands on your hips, or I guess your right hand is going to be on your hip, and your left leg is going to come up. You're either going to hold on to your knee, or if you can, peace fingers around your big toe, extend your leg out forward, hand on your hip, try to keep your hips in an even line, and we're going to breathe here for 5. Keeping your spine as straight as it can be. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to release the leg, but everybody, wherever your hand is, extend your leg as straight out as you can make it, and breathe for 5. Hands to your hips. Breathing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower your leg, and we're going to switch out our feet. So left hand to the left hip, right hand onto your right knee, or around your peace fingers around your big toe. Extend that leg and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to your hips. Everybody keep your leg extended. Breathing for 5, 4. Work that right hip down just a little. 3, 2, and 1. Everybody exhale, lower your leg down, and we're going to meet back in Samasthiti. Next, we are going to take our first vinyasa. So we're going to inhale, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, jump or step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Now in just a moment, we're going to jump through all the way into chair pose, so Utkatasana. So everybody on your exhale, look forward and jump or step straight into chair. Deep bend in your knees. Make sure you can see your toes poking out in front of your knees. Palms together, looking at those, and breathe for 5, 4, 3, maybe sink a little lower, 2, and 1. Fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, we're going to take our right foot and step it through between our hands. Pivot your left. Inhale, palms up. Look at your thumbs, and Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1 on the right side, breathing for 5. 4, keep your left back leg flat on the ground. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to straighten our right leg. Keep your hands where they are in the air, and we're going to rotate to do the left side. Left foot facing forward, slight angle to the right, and Virabhadrasana 1 on the left side. Breathing for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everybody open up into Warrior 2 on the left side. Good. Deep bend in that left leg, and breathe for 5. Working your left knee to the outer left edge of your mat, breathing for 4. Gazing at your extended left hand, breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straighten your leg, and we're going to switch it out. Keep your arms where they are. Virabhadrasana 2 on the right side. Deep bend in the right leg. Arms are extended, chest open, gazing towards your right hand. Breathe for 5. 4, working your right knee to the outer edge of your mat. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to cartwheel our hands to the ground and either jump or step back into a chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And either jump or step through into a seat, whichever you feel more comfortable with. And everybody extend your legs for Dandasana, stick pose. So this is just a realignment pose. Try to reconnect with your breath here. Hands are going to be on the outsides of your sits bones. Feet are flexed, legs together. Your chin will be slightly down towards your chest. And breathe here for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to cross our legs and lift up and jump or step back into a vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And jump or step through into a seat once more. We're going to do Paschimottanasana A and B. Legs are extended out in front of us. Gonna inhale, arms up, and exhale, fold, wrapping your peace fingers around your toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, fold over your legs. You can bend your elbows out to the sides to deepen your stretch a little bit, and we're gonna breathe here for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come up, lengthen, and exhale, we're going to wrap our hands around the bottoms of our feet. If you can just grab the tops of your feet, that's fine. Maybe even your ankles, but just do the best you can. This should be the deepest leg stretch of the day. We're going to inhale, lengthen once more, and exhale, fold into that deep stretch. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, release, and we're going to take a vinyasa. Cross, lift up, jump or step back, exhale, chaturanga, inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog, and we're going to inhale, come through into a seat again, extend your legs for Purvottanasana. All right, legs are out long. We're going to put the arches of our feet together and we'll be pointing our toes. Hands come about 6 to 8 inches behind your sits bones. Fingers will be pointing towards your toes. When we inhale, our tips of our toes are going to be, the goal is to touch them to the ground. So let's everybody inhale, torso all the way up, arches together, toes to the ground, look back, and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, everybody lower, and we're going to take a vinyasa, cross, lift up, jump or step back, exhale, chaturanga, inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog, and inhale, come through to a seat. We're going to do Janu Sirsasana A. So left leg will be straight, right leg is bent. The bottom of your right foot is going to be touching your inner left thigh. You want about a 90-degree angle in your legs. We're going to inhale, arms up, and square up your shoulders to your extended left leg, and then exhale, grab around the bottom of your foot, and breathe here for 5. Breathing for 4, trying to keep both sits bones on the ground. Breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come up, exhale, release, and we're going to switch out our legs. Right leg extends, left leg has a 90-degree angle in it. We're going to inhale, arms up, square off your shoulders to the right extended leg, and exhale, fold over that right leg. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, release, and we're going to take a vinyasa, cross, lift up, jump or step back, exhale, chaturanga, inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog, inhale, come through to a seat, and extend your legs. We're going to do Marichyasana A. So left leg extends straight, right leg is going to have a deep bend, heels almost against your sit bones. You want about a 2-fist wide gap between your left thigh and your right leg. If you need to use your left hand for support behind your back, you can. We're going to inhale our right hand up and forward between the legs. Now, if you can, wrap this arm, your right arm, around the front of your leg. Maybe you just hold here, using that back arm for support. If you can, take your left arm, wrap it around your back and bind your hands. Do that. And we're going to breathe here for 5, working our chin towards our foot. Breathing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come up, exhale, release, and then we're going to switch out our legs. Right leg's extended this time. Deep bend in the left, 2-fist gap between your left foot and your right thigh. And you can use your right hand for support if you'd like. Left hand comes into the air and between the legs, wraps around that left bent leg, and either stay here and bend forward, or if you can, take your right arm, wrap it around your back, bind your hands, and breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. And we're going to take a vinyasa, cross, lift up, jump or step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And we're going to inhale, jump right through onto our butts for boat pose, Navasana. If you need to do this with bent legs, that's totally fine. Try to keep your arms parallel to the ground or fully extend your legs. Breathe for 5. We're doing this 3 times. Breathing for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to cross our legs. Use our hands, just lift up your butt and land right back into it. Round 2. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross, lift up. Last one. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your vinyasa. Cross, lift up, jump or step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And inhale, come through into a seat, and everybody lay down. All right, so we're going to be doing, I'll be doing one Urdhva Dhanurasana, which is upward facing bow, and then one Chakrasana, which is wheel. So if you're with me, we're going to be laying on our backs, bend in the legs, bring your heels close to your sit bones. They're going to be a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're going to inhale our hips up, and then kind of try and shimmy your shoulder blades underneath your back. Hands will be interlaced in a fist underneath you, and work your hips to the sky. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower everything down. If wheel is not in your practice, feel free to do one more of the bridge pose we just took. If wheel is in your practice, bring your feet close to your sits bones once again. Hands will be flat on the ground, fingers pointing towards your toes. And we're going to inhale, bring everything up, gazes at the mat. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, lower everything down. And now we're going to do Sarvangasana, which is shoulder stand. If you can, so everybody feet out straight, feet together, or legs out straight, sorry, feet together, and inhale our legs into the air. If this is where you'd like to stay today, that's totally fine. If you want to come all the way up into a full shoulder stand, we're going to inhale, hips into the air. Use your hands to support the backs of your ribs. And breathe here for 6. Little to no weight on your neck, gazing at your toes. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On the exhale, we're going to lower down into plow or halasana. Legs straight, toes on above your head, arms interlaced below your back, or hands interlaced below your back, and breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, we're going to bring our legs up and then slowly bring them all the way back down. Push yourself up into a seat, and we're going to do our final vinyasa. So cross lift up, jump or step back, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up dog, and exhale down dog. Inhale, we're going to come through to a seat. Now for Padmasana, if you're still working on your full lotus, that's no worries. You can either come into a half. So if you're practicing full or half lotus, you're going to bring your right foot into your hip crease first, and then your left foot will come on top. If you want to stay with just the half lotus, that's totally fine, or just cross-legged, whatever is comfortable for you. If you're full lotus with me, we're going to take our thumb and index fingers together and bring them onto our knees. Chin is slightly down towards your chest, and let's breathe here for 10. Really reconnecting with our breath. Breathing for 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Last posture, we're going to bring our hands on either sides of our sits bones, and we're going to lift everything up. If that just means lifting your butt up, that's totally fine. And we're going to hold here for 5. Lift as much as you can for 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lower everything down, uncross your legs, and everybody find Savasana, the final resting pose. Let's everybody lay down. Palms facing the sky. Maybe let your feet roll out to the sides and just fully surrender to your mat. Relaxing every part of your body, starting with your toes. Relax your feet and your calves, letting them hang heavy on the earth if that's where they're at. Relax your thighs and your hips. Relax your stomach. Maybe you notice your heartbeat there. Your ribs. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Your arms, hands, and all the way to your fingertips. Even relax the top of your head, your face. And focus on the inner light that you have in your third eye region on your forehead. You're ready to bring some life and movement back into your body. Maybe start with wiggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe scrunch up your face, move it around. And whenever you're ready, roll on to your most comfortable side and find fetal position. Maybe resting your head on your hands or on your upper arm. A couple final moments of rest here. And when you're ready, if you'd like to extend your top leg and then use your top arm to push you up into a comfortable seat, you can meet me up here. Thank you, everyone, for making space for each other, for me, for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.